One of the most difficult verses I struggled with, I had to wrestle with as a teenager and young adult, was in 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14, which says this: "Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. For what partnership can righteousness have with wickedness? Or what fellowship does light have with darkness? What harmony is there between Christ and Belial? Or what does a believer have in common with an unbeliever?" A lot of the Bible, more than you realize, covers relationships. And while this scripture does talk about a Christian believer being paired up in a romantic relationship with an unbeliever, this covers literally every relationship out there, from friendships to family members. What you have to realize is that all throughout the Bible, we are not lone wolves. As a matter of fact, Jesus always sent his disciples out not by themselves. He sent them out in at least pairs, because relationships are so important. Proverbs talks about the importance of wise counselors, of having wisdom within your court, within your close counsel. We cannot undervalue the importance that friends and a lifelong partner will have with us forever. In everything we do, I like to almost imagine that there's 3 separate rings of relationships. There's the outer ring, my acquaintances, people who I absolutely enjoy being with, people I'd even call friends. But then there's an inner ring. There's a council of people. There's people you surround yourself with, whose advice you take. People who are close enough to you to see the absolutely vulnerable sides, to see your weak sides, the people you would open up to, the people you trust with your life. And then there's this center ring, which is reserved just for your significant other. I'm telling you this right now. I know that we're out there looking for, the fun friends or the pretty girl or that guy we just love to be with or wish we could be ourselves. But biblically, we need to be careful about who we associate ourselves with, because every time, those 2 inner rings will affect us more than you think. Whenever I have a group of friends, we always end up picking up our mannerisms almost on accident. We start acting like each other we start talking like each other on accident. And if you have friends that you wouldn't be proud to mimic, or you have friends whose lives you're not especially impressed with, you have to realize you are binding yourself to them when you have those close, intimate relationships with them. Paul warns us right here in Corinthians, be careful who you choose to bind yourself with. Be careful who you choose to take in your inner circle. Those people will affect you more than you know. We're praying for you. We want to talk more about this on Zoom at 5:00 p.m. Look forward to seeing you there for any high schoolers, middle schoolers, and all that. See you there. We're praying for you. God bless.